Okay, everyone, welcome back. So today we're gonna be building an iron farm. Know that we were supposed to work on the other thing, but we're working on a beacon, so we're gonna want an iron farm for that. And then I'm going to have an old laptop. I have play in the background just by having AFK at the farm, so we constantly have iron generating. But that's the best solution for that, so we'll be doing that. Anyway, this is the wrong world. Yeah. Anyway, I've tested out like 40 different, I mean, not 40, that's a bit extreme. About 10 different iron farms. And then I'm all saying, oh, it makes 1,300 per hour, 1,600 per hour, 10,000. Bullshit. It doesn't even crack 700. Hell, it doesn't even break 600. So we're going to be going with the most cost efficient one. It makes around 500. It says 1,300 per hour, which is absolute bullshit. Even after I dealt with the village account, it only increased the rates by 100. So, yeah, you lying. Anyway, that's fine. But, yeah, we're gonna need to. Why am I down here? Oh, yeah, so I thought the way down here. We're gonna need to get some blocks. It's just dawning on me. There's an absolute shit ton where we just fought the Wither, so let's actually go and grab those real quick. Um, yeah, let's just head this way. In theory, it should be down one of these tunnels. Right this way, I think. Just looks a bit open, but then again, this is probably the wrong tunnel. Yeah, wrong tunnel. So, I don't actually remember where we fought with her. So that's a problem. And I think it says tunnel. Yeah, it looks dark and open. And that's broken blocks. Yep, this has to be where we fought the Wither. Right. Yep. Anyway, let's collect all of these blocks that we possibly can. Oh, inventory's full. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Now let's just actually fill up on everything we can. That would be useful to me. Like deep slate and shit. That stuff is useful. Might use those for the block as a bunch of the blocks on the creeper farm. Just because it does still work. So I'm gonna do that, and also I'm gonna test out the creeper farm on a creative world before I actually do it. Given how much I've been seeing YouTubers lie on how much the farm makes, I want to make sure I'm not getting bullshitted before we do this. Should have done that from the get-go, to be honest. But yeah, how much of the stuff is this? That's, I think, all the regular blocks we need. Yep. That's, let's just grab iron for the hoppers, I guess. On the way out, we'll grab as much iron as we see for hoppers. Because there are a good bit of those we're gonna need. And actually, when we look at the resource list, 9 hoppers. This farm is actually relatively affordable, so you could actually afford it in like the mid-game. Only difficult part is getting all of the villagers, because for me, I used 40. And that's whenever the farm actually produced anything. So yeah, we're gonna be heading all the way up to the top. And then also making up all the hoppers we need, which will only be 9. Bunch of chests, glass. And also, if glass isn't that hard to get, just, trade us some villagers for a minute. And we can have it. So yeah, that won't take that long, if anything. I want to make sure I brought the shulker boxes and stuff, and if I didn't, I was going to crash the fuck out. But we did, so I don't need to. Oh, yeah. Okay, mini cave. You're wondering, when did this get lit up? Well, whenever I started the world, I made this farm. I mean, actually, no, I didn't. I did this in one of the time lapses a while ago. Jeez, I just forgot what I did in the world. That's kind of... ridiculous. Anyway, 26 iron, 9 hoppers. 5 times 9 is 45, so we need a lot. We need 19 more iron. So that shouldn't be that difficult to get. Anyway, we've got a shit ton of the iron we need. Just find the other 19 and we'll be good. And honestly, we might actually just have that on standby. I really need to fill this area up with some stairs. I mean, like, really though, I need to. I need to lower my render distance, that's what it's called. There we go. Iron. Tell me I have at least a little bit of iron. Oh. Well, I guess it might be a really good thing that we're making this iron farm. Seriously? Well, be a problem if I'm out. I've got one more chest I can check. Those shulkers are for different farms. I ain't gonna bother. Oh yeah, but still some ground chest too. No? Okay. Shit. That's decently large problem. Maybe I've got some chest. Let's just make sure before we go out and waste our time for nothing. Yup, we're out of iron. This is gonna be a nightmare. Yes, let's just grab everything else we can need that I have on hand. Beds, we're not grabbing any ones here because we're running into business. So if I have something like shears, may as well find out. Take those with me. If I've got string, I can use that to craft up some wool. On there. Okay, this is it. I have 5 iron in there. Oh, good to know a moment ago. Anyway, brings us down to 14 iron needed. Fuck, we are completely out. We're out of wool, so I guess we'll need 2 of these to make sure. So we're back up, which we need again. Alright. Just take this shulker, empty out as much as it possibly can. Be good. So we've had all that. What else do we need? What else? Here's what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, let's check the resource list. 2 section 44th class. Well, we got 1 glass block. That's not close to how much I need. 29 rounds. Now I know for a fact I can buy some from these guys. At least one of them. So where is he? Thank you. 49. That's a bit of a boost. Not enough of a boost, but boost. Yeah, let's try and do it with guys that we know. So also in the future. If there are any of those guys left. How do you guys just want to trade glass in the future and actually get rich? Seriously? Am I getting fucked over here? Okay, oh my god. Alright then. That's fucking frustrating. Let's head outside. Yes, once we head outside, we'll just get some sugarcane level up with a hopefully pick the right villagers. It shouldn't take that long to do, in theory. And I guess we'll need to collect a bunch of food to breed 40 villagers. My god, stop breaking right. That should break. I guess after we make up the creeper farm, we need to set up an auto sugarcane farm too. That'd be just smart for once. So, what should I do here? There we go. It's probably not good enough to level up like even 2 villagers, 1 at the highest. So who's someone we know isn't trading? Okay. Well, fuck. Oh wait, maybe we've got someone else who's trading. No. Because I never actually checked past the ink sacks. I saw those and I thought, oh yeah, they're not going to be trading this. Well, it looks like we're still getting fucked over in the end. At least we know that that guy's going to be trading what we need in the end. So, we got any leather here? No? How much shit do we not have? I feel like that list is a lot larger than the list that we do have. Leather. No leather. 4 books though, that's bit of progress. Come on, mother. Seriously. My luck fucking sucks. You have any of these? So I remember trading a bunch with piglins. 2 leather. That's total. Which is not much. 2 leather is better than nothing. So we will take the win. And we will try and get as much of this stuff back in the storage as we can. We take enough time paper. Looks like there's no small items left to pick up, so maybe there's that. I guess there's that. So yeah, we're all clear out a bunch of inventory space. Yes. Didn't even pick up the damn leather because I'm an idiot. Leather. Is there anything top shelf? So yeah, 6 books. Let's see if that's enough for literally anything. I mean, to be able to level up. In theory, it should only take roughly 4 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind, it took exactly 6. We've got a stack 33. That's a little more than half of what we need, so that's progress. I guess we can collect the other resources while we wait. Fletching tables, we're gonna need 40 of those, so let's get collecting. Let's go and collect all the things we need for that. We're gonna need 40 logs, plus the amount we're gonna need for chests, so I may as well just collect all the wood while we're here. Yep, that's my Fortune 3 shovel, so we need 80 of the flint. Basically, all we need to do is find any amount of, I don't know what it's called. Oh, it's just really bad right now. Here we go. And since we have Fortune 3 shovel, I'll guarantee a flint every single time. So it won't take us 45 fucking hours to be able to get 20 flints. It only take us 45 seconds to get 40, 80 flint. As long as this pocket's big enough for that. Which it is not looking like it. Only 64. Bit of a letdown. Let's just grab the 40 logs while we're here, and then see if there's any other logs we need for the, you know. It's 40. Let's just grab a nice 64. Let's just finish off this tree, I guess. Be a more accurate way to put it. There we go. Wood collection done. Now back on that flint job. And also 56 leaves. We should remember to get that while we're ready. Fuck, okay. I forgot I put all that stuff in there. And I don't want to use the shears because they will definitely break very quickly if we start doing that. But we got all the flint we need right here, so... yeah. That's perfect. I guess your bed's be good. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh my lord. So yeah, in terms of beds, we shouldn't need all that much. I don't think we should do that much for that. We can guess, I guess, go around the villages and steal beds from them. There were 2 villages that way, so we can probably nick about half the beds we need. We're going to be building the plains over there, so we can nick the villagers, 2 villagers from there, and then just go AFK a while and let the breed. Yeah, let's head him back to the base. And let's get everything we need. So, first things first, let's uncraft the stack. Just take off 2 each. 40 of them. And 6 chests, 9 hoppers. Yeah, we're gonna need a little more than that. Let's just finish crafting a couple of these. That's 17. 9. Chest portion done. And what's the next step? Signs. I guess it's a sign. Don't I have like an excess of those? Yeah, we had an excess of them. We can just take a step from there. And then we need fence gates. How many fence gates? 8. Yikes, okay. Stick. Stick. And we're not really good enough now. So, yeah. Two more. It's 5. 2 more sticks. And just literally everything. Go. There's some more. more sticks, and now I just need 2 more planks, and we'll be good. That's all we need. In terms of... Oh, wait a minute, we have iron in there. Holy shit, we're clear on that. Split that. And there's 3 iron in there, I guess, I didn't even know about. But yeah, iron collected. Just need that to smelt now. So yeah, let's make sure we got 6 chests out and ready. I mean, the 9 chests, Jesus. It's not even the right shulker box. Anyway, this is the right shulker box for it. So there's 6. And yeah, I guess let's finish finding out what the other stuff is. 3 buckets, 1 lava, 2 water. Now there's I know exactly where I can get some lava, so we'll just grab the 2 buckets in the buckets for the time being. Where the fuck did I put the buckets? There. We'll bucket those. Okay, so that's the buckets. 4 torches, which we're actually gonna need like 8 torches, so 2 coal, that's all we'll need is 2 coal for that. 1, 2. There we go, there's that part. Stairs. That's what we need, stairs. I know we have a lot more deep slate over here. I mean, a lot more. A bit more. I guess let's find out how much a stonecutter costs, because it'll be much easier to make a stonecutter than the other options. Stonecutter, 3 stone, 1 iron. Silk touch. 1, 2, 3. Got 3 iron on it. Yes, I do. Stonecutter. Stairs. And then 16 more stairs. And there we go. Now, let's just get the clock. Some more glass. No, I don't have enough emeralds. Fuck. What I do to scratch up some emeralds? It doesn't actually make anything. What in these? No, nothing. Alright, that tracks. Yeah, the glass part's gonna take a while longer to get than I wanted. But that is fine. With that too. We'll get over that obstacle. Keep pushing forward. Some dark oak there. Plus we'll probably want to wait until morning anyway. Yep, I got nothing to trade. Let's just see how much it costs right now to buy it. Dark oak there. Sticks. Sticks. I'm 2 sticks off. Let's just grab 2 sticks and call that a day. There. That's enough for a couple more. It's not even close to enough, probably, but a handful of emeralds is a handful of emeralds. We'll take the win. Anyway, that's all that. Apparently I have a few more. There's one guy I can trade it all to. Yeah, we got a little bit more paper, don't we? I want to trade him for 23. That's a bit expensive. 18. There we go. Just enough to get that level up. Didn't even need anything anyway. Glass. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 stacks. We need much more glass as we can get. Perfect. We actually have enough now. Now I guess let's go and, well, cash all that into the shulkers. Glass collected now. What else do I need? What else do I need? Leaves. And I think we actually have everything we need other than leaves and beds. Yeah, we have everything we need other than leaves and beds. So, where's my silk touch out? No, seriously, where's my silk touch out? There it is. Let's make sure I have all my equipment, because that's weird. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got the... Why do we only have one? Okay, we have both pickaxes. Both axes, both hoes, both shovels, a simple sword, and firearmor. We have all that stuff. Yeah, let's go to the tree. How many leaves we need? 56. That'll take like a couple seconds to get. Yeah, it's probably take longer to get all the resources we need for the farm than building it. That's the worst part. That long shot. Yeah. Fuck off, skeletons. And fucking weird ass. Oh, fuck off. Is that enough? Let's just grab like, yeah, let's grab one extra for cushion. And yeah, now I know that there's more villages around here, so let's go hunting. Go forward in the distance. Fucking rendered Sarah. I think that's around another portal over there. I don't know if I looted that over here. Oh no, it's just a lot. Like, we won't be going far over here, so I'm not gonna bother grabbing that lava. Speaking of, do we have the shulker with the gear now? Yes, I do. Here's the planes. But this is the planes are gonna build it a little more closer. You know, maybe we should, just because this is pretty damn close. But I don't know. We'll play it by ear. 40 beds required. Let's go in a house for a second to use this moment to. Also, we're gonna grab that furnace. Just because we are gonna try and make it, yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of jobs. I might just use it to random job sites or some other goals to acquire. Anyway, let's dump off a bunch of shit in my inventory. That's just taking up space. This is sweet. Why am I doing that? I could be playing smart. Where's that fence gate? Please tell me I didn't throw it away. Well, I guess we won't know for a while. I probably didn't even craft it, to be honest with yourselves. Just don't have enough inventory to try and collect. Sure. Golem. Okay. Let's head over here and start grabbing. Where's my food? That keep getting sidetracked. Hey, buddy. 1. 2. 3. 4. trying to make villagers that can sell me full armor tools in case anyone, my brother joins the world. I can just trade all the way to the top. And yeah, it does not look like there's a bad site. We made such a tiny dent. It's all been all for nothing. I think that these are going to finish line of the shulker. That's kind of not that good. I know there should be another village over this way, though. Okay, let's head over this way. And also, once again, crank render distance. And if you see sheep, drop down. Cut off the fur. Move back. Oh my god. First of all, sheep. Second of all, village. Thank you, sheep, for your further information. Your fur goes towards a horrible cause. Once again, this is bet number 5. Six. Seven. We'll be taking that. That's useful. More understandable as to how useful that is. Yeah, why not? There we go. That's a lot more inventory space. Here's 8 total bets now. Guessing bet. Should be all of those we need. What am I doing? Two. Actually, so that brings us up to 10, 11. 12. Now let's keep hunting down villages. Guess we should head back home first, though, just so we can get some more shulkers back. Honestly, I came out with a bit too few than I should have. I should have grabbed the stone. Fuck it, if I go back that way, but if I don't. Anyway, let's head this way. It's gonna take 2 years. Just to get the beds. It's killing my frame rate. Okay. So now, let's grab shulkers. No, it's my turn to warm up. It's done. That's the last thing the bed's the last thing I need. So 12. Let's go hunting for beds. We shall go behind. That took me a moment to decide. Anyway. Yeah, so I think this is the direction people on the farm. There's a nice plains biome over this way, so we'll probably go live there. Yeah, there's down a village every 2 seconds this way. So we won't have to worry about that. The issue of those. I know I already looted all the beds in that village. I know I haven't looted all the villagers, so. Or any of them, really. But since we're over this way, let's just grab the thing. Thank you. Holy shit. That's perfect. This is 4 total bets gained from this. So we are now to 16 bets. Now, let's go hunting for some more beds. Maybe there'll be a village out this way. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Village. Let's pillage the hell out of this. That's enough for 19. We've got basically 19 bets on standby now. So. Hey, what? 20. 21. 22. Ice River F5. That's so yeah, some wolf. You know, we should grab that just because we get the wheat. That way we can use that to breed the villagers. 24. 5. 26. 27. 28. Is that? I mean, no matter which way you look at it, this might actually give me a good amount of bets. So now let's take your food as well. Because I truly am a piece of shit. And we'll use this for the villager breeder later. I mean, for the, not villager breeder, for breeding the villagers. Maybe we should set up a villager breeder at some point, but we'll do that after all these farms are done. Anyway, let's head out and search for some more. Is this the one that I already know about, or is just one I don't know about? Oh, I do not remember this. I especially don't remember the cherry biome, so. Yeah, let's definitely ransack the hell out of your home. Because I'm a horrible human being. I lost count as to how many bets I have, basically. So, you know, we should load all of the beds in the one shulker, because that'd be something with someone with any amount of brain cells would do. Okay, so how many do we have? $21 solid beds, and we've got more over there. Just on me. So we'll do a head count once we actually do all that. Like all this, I mean. Just I don't have to do the math on that twice. Wait a minute, is that Gollum holding a rose? Hold the fuck up. Okay, I've never seen that before. I thought that shit was clickbait. Alright then. That was interesting, actually. I'm gonna spare that Gollum just for doing that. That's 12 more beds from all of these. We've got 22. So we've got 34 total. 6 more beds. Hey, bud, get out of the... Phantoms are back. Yeah, let's just grab all of that here just in case. Sorry about punching you, buddy. I did not mean to do that. I would kill you if I had a chance. Oh, I don't feel like wasting more time. Because this video is already long enough. Yeah, I don't need a job set. What am I doing? Should grab the wheat. I'm taking that. And well, that villager died pretty easy. Anyway. Yeah, I'll be taking that one too. You know, that should be enough. I'll head on to an area that'll be good. And it can't be that close to a village. It has to be like decently far away, actually. So let's try and head to 0-0 real quick. Just so that we can use one of those farmers, because I know villages, not farms, Jesus. We will build it somewhere this way. Let's see how far away. We can build it there. Because that's 100 blocks away. I don't know that. And we only need 2 villagers from here. Which we probably won't even do yet, but wait until the farm's close to being done. But that's where we'll be leaving off this episode. We'll start work on building it in the next one. I'll see you all in the next part.